Before I start this video, this is going on right now in it's on Fox 26. This is going on in Mexico right now. Apparently, they killed two cartel CEO son or children, and now he put fire in the whole city right now. This is just ridiculous, though. The thing about the cartel, bro, they own a lot of places and a lot of building and business in Mexico in the world. So government mess with them. They're gonna go crazy though. You know what I'm saying? It just that's how it is. Like I remember I used to watch some shows in Spanish show like you call um Caso Cerrado. And they be them cartel, they be coming to knock your door, take your daughter. If your daughter is beautiful, one of the cartel guy love your daughter or wants your daughter. He don't have to actually just come in and like broad daylight or in the morning whenever he wants to. He just grab your daughter from you and leave. You know what I'm saying? The cartel is none to play with. It's like just like the mafia. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the mafia. And the thing about the cartel in Mexico, they're owning a lot of places. That's why I tell people when they go overseas, they go in Mexico in a hotel, all these beaches, they belong to the mafia. That's why we never heard no shooting, no killing and when people go over in Mexico, whatever Cancun, whatever they going. That's how it is, you know what I'm saying? Because the mafia wants the tourists to bring money to them. You know, let's watch the video. Leave me a comment and hit the like button, everybody. Subscribe to the channel.
So much for joining us here tonight. Violence breaks out in parts of western Mexico, including the city of Puerto Vallarta, following the death of the leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. Now, officials say he died while being flown to Mexico City. And since then, you see here in the video, several cars and buildings have been set on fire, which we're told is a tactic used by the cartel to block military operations. And this video you see playing out right here beside me, this is the chaos as everyone is running inside of the airport there in Guadalajara. Back here in the States, though, airlines are canceling flights to Mexico. Fox 26's Leslie Delasport live for us tonight at Hobby Airport with the latest there. Leslie.
Yeah, that's right, Anthony. So all flights coming in and out from that region to the Houston area have been canceled. And this is Hobby Airport right now. The last flight that was supposed to come in was supposed to land here at 6:22, but as I mentioned, it is canceled. So tourists visiting that region are being told to shelter in place after a military operation sparked a lot of violence in that area. Authorities say the unrest followed a military operation in the town of Tapalpa that killed El Mencho, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation drug cartel. The news of his death led to reported clashes and road blockages. Now, smoke could be seen rising over parts of the area as officials work to contain the situation. The U.S. Department of State issued an alert urging Americans in Jalisco to follow local guidance and remain in secure locations as security operations continue. Now, officials say resorts are coordinating with authorities to help keep visitors safe. United Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and American Airlines canceled flights going to and from that region. Now, we spoke with a woman who made it back to Houston just in time, she says, before the violence erupted. She did ask that we hide her identity, but was willing to share her experience getting to the airport in Guadalajara.
I didn't hear anything at first. It was just, what I saw on my way to the airport. I left the hotel around 8:30. It takes about 30 minutes to get to the airport. We saw a car on fire. So we saw one car that was like flat tire, and then we saw another one, and then he kept going, and it was like 6 more. So it was like, okay, it's not a coincidence. I saw another car on fire. Stopped. Our driver kind of asked somebody, because we were in a little bit of traffic, hey, what's going on? They showed like a metal piece, so there was like a bunch of pieces thrown onto the road that was causing flat tires. So probably on the way, the airport saw like 25 cars pulled over to the side. And then get to the airport, everything's pretty fine. Our boarding was like around 10:40. We were supposed to leave at 11. So we're one of the last ones to board, and they start rushing us because there's like some movement going on. I saw like some smoke coming out nearby the airport. And then they closed the gates. Like they rushed us to get into the airport. They closed the gates, and then all of a sudden, like, you saw the people, the ground workers, like running. Like you could see them for the plane. So we were just there. We stood still for like 2.5 hours until they got the all clear for us to finally take off. But I mean, being on the plane, you saw like the videos that was going on. Like there was a shooter. That's when I started going crazy, and then I was recognizing like our gate was like C-34, and that's what was in the background, like C-36. So it was like right. We barely got into the plane by like a few minutes before everything went crazy. So.
Now, authorities say the situation remains fluid and travelers are encouraged to monitor official alerts and check the latest advisories. Reporting live from Hobby Airport, Leslie Delaspore, Fox 26 News.
This is crazy, bro. Like, this is just ridiculous, though. Like when you see stuff like that, bro, like, and then that's why I be telling people, bro, the Mexican, they're really about that life, bro. Bro, I stay in Dominican Republic, bro. Like, I watched Mexico. I watch all the news, and I speak Spanish too, by the way. So it's easy for me to understand. That's why I be watching a lot of Spanish shows and Hispanic shows on my TV sometimes. You know, and them cartel, bro, they're not playing, bro. They got that Pablo, man, they ain't playing. They're not playing, and they control everything, bro. They put their hands on everything, bro. This is crazy. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe, everybody. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, yo. Subscribe. This is ridiculous, bro.